It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 97. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Swift, yellow. Hey, check, Mike 21, check, Mike 21.
From the gun, it's Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton, blitz coming, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
3rd and long.
So now after the sack, Cam and the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by the...
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton has a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
To Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Check. 17. Check 50. Kill it. Go.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there.
And it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six. And just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Yes.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's now 6 dropbacks and 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. They're able to locate Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
The 43-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Sonny Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
Now Newton on first down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on second down. Newton, he'll check this one down to Michel. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Back to throw, Newton. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, New England.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Flushed out right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 10, Newton has a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
On for the extra point is Folk. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Patriots 21, Dolphins nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 and now on first down. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now he'll pull it down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Kyle, no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He's brought down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Newton. The fight is tight in here. Asiasi.
And there is a flag, so a big second down pickup, but will it hold? They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Following the penalty, Michel. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll have his man, that's Edelman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. A give, this is Michel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Tua. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
It's 2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was trying to get that back to Allen, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Jason McCourty.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Tua, a final shot before half. And this is incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact,
so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On the handoff, it's Michel. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton escaping the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete.
Newton on the
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Kyle Van Noy. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Now Folk for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Score Patriots 28, Dolphins nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game, because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
Tua to try again on second down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Yeah, he did a nice job to spin out of that first wave, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 4-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jordan Howard. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Here's Tua. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
28. Dolphins 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Throw left side here, taken in by Asiasi, the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And 5 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go left side here with Michel. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Michel on the handoff.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now Newton on 1st down. And it's complete. This is Brandon Bolden. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Complete to
A
Brandon.
big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
1st down, Patriots.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down to the 32. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Michel. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. So don't say nothing. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Breida. John Simon in on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. Accelerating, and off he goes.
He's at the 40, past the 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Nick Folk for the extra point.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We're up 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. 2 and a throw again. That'll be complete to Breida. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton.
Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Operating from the gun. Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1st down.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Newton on the keeper.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
What a play! What a play!
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Again, it's Michel. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
He was taken down.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Here comes Grant on the return. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
Watch your slap, watch your slap. 35's the Mike. Mike 35, Mike 35.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Adam Shaheen was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Well, this game was decided a while.
And now here is another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
By the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On the ground, Michel. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for New England, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.